Hey guys, Heather here from Tye-Dyed Iguana, and today we're going to talk about why it's important to get your animal used to handling as early as possible. Now, some people get reptiles as only pets to look at, but there's some important reasons why you want them used to at least a little bit of handling, that they feel comfortable if you have to pick them up. So today we're going to talk about that and why you want them to start them out as early as you can. Reason number one, it's a lot easier to deal with a feisty baby than a feisty adult. You want your animal to get used to you while it's small. That way, if they have any aggression issues that you want to work on, they can't do much damage to you when they're a baby. Whereas when they're an adult and bigger, they can do more damage to you. A good example of that would be like a baby tegu. Baby tegus are notoriously pretty feisty, and you gotta work with them to get them used to you and to calm them down, and basically they become like big old puppy dogs when they're adults. But if you don't get them used to you when they're babies, then you're gonna have an adult that's wild and crazy and a lot harder to deal with. So you want to start them off getting used to handling when they're young, when they can do a lot less damage to you. So it's important. Now, a very important reason why you want to be able to handle your pet reptiles is because you want them used to you being able to check them over, like to do health checks. Just looking at them through the glass in the tank, it doesn't give you a nice thorough look at if there's something wrong with them. Like if there was something, like if this crested gecko had a sore on his belly, just looking at him sitting on a branch, you wouldn't be able to tell that he has a sore on his belly. But if you get him out and you look him all over and you look at his belly and stuff, you might notice something that you wouldn't normally see just by looking at him in his enclosure. So yeah, if they get used to you, it really helps you take care of them. Really helps you keep track of their health and be able to check them over and be able to handle them if something is wrong. If they were to injure themselves in their tank or something, you would need to get them out to treat them, and if they're used to you handling them, it won't be such a big deal. If they're not used to handling, then it might stress them out even more. They might injure themselves further, whereas one that's used to being held and checked over and everything and messed with a little, it won't be as stressful for it or as traumatic an experience. Now, another reason why it's good to get them started early as far as handling goes is that if you have to perform maintenance on their tank and you need to move them out and move them around while you're working on their tank, it's not so stressful for them. They won't freak out or anything, and the stress level will be really low. Also, if you need to perform maintenance while they're still in there, they're used to you handling them, so they're not afraid of your hand or anything if you come in there to maybe do a spot clean or maybe wipe something off the glass. If crested geckos are notorious for pooping on glass. So yeah, you guys are. You love to paint your tanks with poop, don't you? Yeah, you do. So yeah, they are used to you and your hands and everything. They'll be a lot less stressed if you have to perform any tank maintenance. So it's always good to get them used to that early on. That way when they're adults, they don't care either. So, and if you have one that's already an adult, you buy it as an adult. Just try your best to get them used to you. They might have already had some experience being handled when they're little, but sometimes you just don't know. So you just gotta be careful and just try to get them used to you handling them as soon as you get them. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned a little bit about reptile handling and why it's usually a good idea to get them used to a little bit of it at least, just so that they know you and won't stress out when you need to handle them in case of emergency, health checks, just needing to move them to maintenance, stuff like that. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye! Yawn? Really? That was cute. That was a big yawn. Are you tired? Oh my goodness.